slip them onto it and out they'll go again.
So the race format, standing start.
Yeah, fastest off the front, slowest off the back, just off their qualifying time.
So it's going to be over 10 laps. Did Foggy slightly jump the start?
I don't know.
So we're away and racing, and straight away it's Angus Fogg, Dean Perkins, Grant Dalton, Andrew Anderson, Bruce Anderson, Honor Wallace, Galbraith, Burton, Hanson, Hopkins, Tiki Graham, Holland, as they stream onto the back straight for the first time.
Then Tony Galbraith.
Beautiful looking car, Angus Fogg, and that black and gold monster out in front. Beautiful Ford Mustang, 1970. Bruce Anderson having a look down the inside of the sun. That's Andrew Anderson up there in the Falcon. Who's that Greg on it, just in behind?
Yeah, similar looking car to Bruce Anderson.
There's about 3 or 4 of those orange beasts out there, isn't there? There's also the Chrysler out there as well. Andrew Anderson all over the back of Grant Dalton as they come down, and he's lost a bit of time. He got a bit too close to Grant, I think, coming up and over the hill.
He gets a bit wobbly up over there, so I've seen a bit of car footage of his. And here we go.
Here's one of the
horses off at the end of the straight there.
I thought he was looking a bit wobbly as he came flying off the front straight down into turn 1.
He's gathered up all right though. He'll come back on and hopefully rejoin.
So it's Angus Fox still out in front in car number 11. He's got a 103.1 to race pace. Dean Perkins, Grant Dalton 35 in the Camaro. Number 17, Andrew Anderson, the 82 Ford Falcon. Right up the rear now with Dalton.
Well, Trevor Swan's off.
Coming
in the middle of the
spinner.
track.
So that's the wet and forget. Where's that coming onto the entrance? To the hairpin, is it? No, coming down the end of the main straight.
Right.
So yellow flags are out down the front straight.
You can see they're all slowing down to take caution.
Lovely replica machine from the great days of Bathurst to Peter Brock, isn't it? That 05 number 80 Mobile Commodore.
Yeah, it is, yeah. The first round at Hampton Downs, he actually put on the roof in practice. It's a slowest rollover I've ever seen.
Highly unrecommended.
Yeah, he had a win at the last round too at Pukekohe. And yeah, obviously winners are winners.
Fantastic display of machinery here in the NZ Central Muscle Cars. Camaros, Mustangs, Valiant Charger, Oldsmobile. Just a brilliant display of V8 horsepower. And all well presented too, because these guys love their cars.
This particular round is sponsored by Horror 2 Cartage and Hire. Shane Holland, Mark Holland's son, is actually running that business out of Horror 2. If you're looking to hire any diggers or any gear like that.
Muscle up and get involved. Beautiful Lexus safety car as well, of course. Got the marquee range these days with the GSF and the RCF coupes, coming out 351 kilowatts, 5-litre V8 normally aspirated engine. So that's how you can experience amazing with the Lexus out there in front, safety car. So hopefully they've got that car back on track and we can resume racing here in the NZ Central Muscle Cars. Up and over the hill, Andrew Anderson says, right, let's have a look down the inside. Foggy under pressure from Dean Perkins. So a couple of the real big superstars out in front. Rest of the field streaming through turn 1 into the ripples of 2 and 3.
You can depend the cars by the banners on the roof. Green is obviously the faster guys, and the blue is the Group 2 guys, which are more sort of production cars as they come out of the factory sort of thing and sort of race back in the day. The other ones are obviously a little bit more highly modified and carry a bit more speed.
Fast track now that keeps out the back straight, so they'll be getting 280, 290 plus going into the hairpin before the the top of the hill and still foggy though. He's got that need for speed on Dean Perkins. But one mistake and they'll be ready to hit. Good battle between Andrew Anderson and Grant Dalton in third and fourth at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, they're all pretty much in the same camp, those boys. And, they sort of battled together. Honor, it looks like Andrew's got past him and Honor followed him through.
But just as we said that a good battle, Grant Dalton's run wide coming out of turn 3 onto the back straight. Looked like he may have just lost the gear, but certainly given Andrew Anderson a chance to slip past. Was that Bruce Anderson as well?
No, Bruce Anderson, but further back, it's Honor, yeah, Greg Honor.
Greg's got a big black bonnet, isn't he?
Yeah, that car's basically designed like a supercar chassis and that, so it's got probably like a better handling package than they had back in the day.
So Dalton's in recovery mode down the main straight. Anderson, Honor, Dalton, that 35 Camaro.
Techie number 27, he's obviously got a theme car with Batman all over it and that sort of thing. It's got a pretty big dork under the hood. It's about 8.8 litres, I think, of engine. So it's different to his other car that he raced in Group 2, which was still a road car, but road registered car. Racing that, he actually took that to Bathurst and got about 13th overall for the weekend when we went there. So
that's number 27, Tristan Teki out of Wanganui in the silver Chevrolet Camaro. That's a pretty cool looking car too, the
Monza.
Yeah, the Chevy Monza.
Yeah, it's similar to the car that Knights. It was Jacko built both those cars, I think, and he's actually got one for himself.
Still Angus 5 leading out in front. He's done a 58.8. So now they're starting to get some real speed after 6 laps of the opening 10-lap race. 59.3 Dean Perkins. Andrew Anderson down to 59.7. Greg Honor 59.9. So back half of the race, the speeds are up.
The tyres will be coming up to temperature now. And after a few more laps, they'll be going past the temperature you want them at.
Then it's just a question of hanging on, but plenty of great experienced race drivers here. They know what they're doing, so it'll be a good early sprint to the finish. Cool looking car though, Foggy. Love that black and gold. Look how he just let it sweep. Got the mount shot back in there. Just looks like a big boss car, doesn't it? Like I'm angry. An angry look about him, but very sleek, very classy.
Yeah.
Then you have the contrast with Dean Perkins playing red, good old Falcon.
Yeah.
And just fast.
Yeah, and Dean's Perkins car was actually an ex-police car originally, so yeah. Maybe that's why Foggy's going so fast. It was a culture after it.
He's good at the chase.
Oh, we've got Lance Midgley in the tyres down the end.
So we've got a bit of a drama. This comes straight off at the hairpin. He's lost his brakes or something. Something's gone because he's gone straight through.
Oh, once you hit the grass, so once you go off the black stuff, they don't slow down. They normally speed up.
And right under round of our is that a marshal there, cameraman? So yellow flags are out. Safety car back on the track. We've got 8 laps. Can they get that car out of there? So this is what happens sometimes when you take the kink out.
Yeah, well, you've got to think, they're doing 290, 300 odd Ks down there, so it doesn't take much. And it's a little bit bumpy down there, they tell me. Just going over the joints of the track and that sort of thing. It'd be like going over railway lines.
So where the track hasn't been used for a while.
Yeah.
That could upset your braking, I suppose. If you get a bit of a bump, then you brake and then you bump.
Yeah, get a bit of a wobble on and...
Yep.
Yep.
And if you brake at the wrong time when you're bumping, if you're braking and not bumping. Well, you're bumping or not breaking.
That's it.
Then you're broken.
Yeah.
So that could be...
He's out of the car, though. He looks all right.
Which is good.
Yeah.
But the problem is there's a bit of a damage done to that tyre wall as well, which has obviously done its job. He's gone backwards, isn't he?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
He's spun that.
Yeah.
So our opening race of the weekend may be forced to finish under safety car. Well, not our opening race, because we've already had the opening race with the Sanyong Utes. That was a super race, but the first one for the NZ Central Muscle Cars. Just by the way in which that car has been parked in, as they get the Hummer now to try and get it out. Wonder if we're going to be able to reset this race and get this finished without finishing under safety car.
We've only got a couple of laps to go, so, you know, it may just finish under a safety car, I would think.
So lap times 58.8 for Angus Fogg, 59.3 for Dean Perkins. Andrew Anderson, that's the top three when all the drama happened, to 59.7. Just managed to keep off that very exciting battle with himself, Greg Honor, and also Grant Dalton. Dalton's doing about a 60-second flat. Honor a 59.9. Bruce Anderson started well, drifted off the pace a little bit. He's in the 60.2 mark. Greg Boot, 60.5. Tony Galbraith, 60.6. Then Tristan Ticky with that nicely tricked up, very cool looking silver Chevrolet Camaro. He's the first of the 101s. Then a whole batch of drivers all doing 101s like Clark Hopkins, Ross Graham, Michael Wallace, and the rest of the field going back through to 102s. And Trevor Swan back on the track after having his spin.
Hopefully we get the last race in this afternoon. It'll be a reverse grid race where the slowest guys start at the front and the fastest guys have to, chase them and catch them, get over the line at the end, hopefully get past them. But we've got to go back and do some work and set up a reverse grid race for that. So that'll be a good one to watch.
So as we expected, it's going to finish under safety car. The race has been called, so it's victory to Angus Fogg. Second place goes to Dean Perkins, and third spot goes to Andrew Anderson in the NZ Central Muscle Car.